to a commander, please.
Okay, about...
I need to talk to him about my neighbor abusing me and my animals.
Okay.
And harassing me and my animals every time I go in my backyard.
Okay.
I have all the evidence I need. I went down to try to file an injunction on my own. They said I have to come here first.
For what?
For harassment and abuse.
Okay. And you need to speak with the commander about that?
Yes, I do, because he has already talked to myself or my neighbor.
Who has?
A commander that was on duty. I'm not sure which one. I don't know, but he's already talked to her. I just need to find out.
When was he out there?
October. The police department was at my house October 23rd at 8 something in the morning. The case number was P1. It was not the commander that came out. It was a very nice officer who had talked to the neighbor, got her to quit until she called down here and talked to someone else. What she is. She has a sonic dog whistler that she uses on my animals, not as a training purpose, but to be mean now. And I have proof of all of this if somebody will let me share it.
All right. I'll go get
See what I mean? Don't you like coming down here? I've been trying to get somewhere since October to keeping my neighbor from abusing me and my animals, and they say it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Go home. Now I've done all my investigation. It is something.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yes, is there somewhere we can go privately and talk
What kind of depends? What would you like to talk about?
about the harassment and abuse that I'm going through every day with my neighbors since October?
Okay.
I've had you guys come out because of the problem to start with, and she is told that she can use this training device on my animals if they bark. It's not my animals that's barking. It is now my animals that won't go outside to go to the bathroom because she stands there with this device and holds her finger on this button, which lets off these loud noises, which now I'm having my own problems because I see my dogs not wanting to go outside. Instead, they go in my house. I have all the proof. I have videos showing that it's not my dogs. I have all the proof to file an injunction against her to get her to quit, except nobody will let me show them any of the proof because they say she can do whatever she wants in her house. You can't abuse somebody else and their animals. You can't do that. It's against the law.
So you think she has an ultrasonic device that's...
I know she does. I have proof of it.
That's making your dogs not comfortable to go outside.
I have proof of her holding it right there in front of her house. That she even admitted it to the police officer that came to my house before.
Okay.
And he told her to quit using it because it's not right.
Okay.
It's a training device. I have pictures of it. It hurts their ears. I've called my vet. My vet's told me that if this continues, it won't probably hurt her ears as much as it's going to cause them to have anxieties. I already have those. I don't need my dogs having them too.
Okay.
There's got to be something, some way legally to stop her from abusing me where I can go out in my yard and enjoy my yard and my animals.
Okay. So far, ma'am, I haven't heard anything that sounds like a police matter that she's actually broken any laws that I'm aware of.
Using it to taunt my animals and being mean to my animals is not against the law. Okay,
If she's using a training device because your dogs are...
if it was my dogs, it's not my dogs. I have proof of that.
What do you mean it's not your dogs?
It is not my dogs that she's got barking. constantly. It's my neighbor's dogs.
Right, but when you push the button and it goes out in every direction.
My dogs were not even outside, sir, when she started this.
Okay, but this is a product that's commercially available, that's used for that purpose to keep dogs from barking. There's no way that could...
Okay, and answer me this. If it was your dog,
Okay.
okay?
Hold on a minute. I actually have other responsibilities right now, okay? If you'd like to make a report, we'll take a report, but we're not going to charge you with anything, okay? So if you'd like to make a report, the officer will take one, just to document what you told us. We'll put it on paper, but she hasn't broken any laws that I can see, okay?
Harassment is not breaking laws?
It's not considered harassment at this point.
What is?
Well, our county attorney has a very narrow definition of it.
That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to find out
And
what...
we're not going to file harassment charges against a neighbor for doing anything like that against your animal. Okay?
It's not even your animal?
It is my animal. She has no animals. She has none.
All right. Well, like you said, I mean, it's you, but we're not going to file charges on it. I mean, he's the sergeant, so what he's above me, so whatever he says kind of goes, but...
Without the proof and the evidence that I have, you're correct. There's probably nothing that it's correct. But I have done my homework. I do know that it's against the law what she's doing. Not having the device is one thing. She can have the device. She can use it in her house. That's correct. But when she does it, is not using it correctly, it hurts my dogs. And it hurts me.
Hey.
Go ahead and file. I'm waiting for you to do your report. I'm just giving you the information. I don't feel it's a waste of time, even though you guys do. I don't.
Like I said, I'll take a report, but nothing's going to be done with it.
That's fine. At least I know I have another report to put down.
Where's this occurring at?
So when does it actually become harassment? I'd like to know. I'm not trying to be smart. I'm just trying to find out.
Well, that's a question you can ask the county attorney, because his definition is different than some others, but...
And they sent me to here. When did it start?
Yeah.
The first time I caught her using this device was October 15th of last year, and when you guys were involved was the 23rd. And then I came down a couple of days after that, after you were here. I came down into here and talked to 2 officers, and they told me to get evidence, and I did. But nobody wants to see the evidence.
So when did you say this first occurred?
The first time she was caught was October 15th at 10 a.m. I'm sorry, I have anxiety, so I'm just trying to protect myself and my animals.
When was the last occurrence?
Yesterday.
What time?
I think it was 5 o'clock. I'm not sure on the time yesterday. I'd have to go back in my notes. So now that I have this report, if I go to the county attorney and they ask me, is this a police matter, and I say yes?
You say no, it's not a police matter. Because we're not going to investigate it. Alright, so this started on the 13th, you said?
Yep.
And what is she doing again exactly?
She uses a sonic training device on my animals. She presses the button and holds it down the whole time that they're outside, which the sonic device lets off high frequency signals and hurts the dog's ears and stresses the dogs out.
Okay. And you talked to her about that?
I've talked to her several times.
What did she say?
She told me that she's going to continue using it as long as my dogs bark, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not mine that are outside barking, it's the ones 2 doors down.
Okay.
I have a 20-minute video of my yard and the dogs down the street that are barking. Her device, if not, it's a training device which you depress the button, let go of the button, give a command. She don't do it that way, so she is using it in an abusive way instead of a training method.
Is she an old lady?
Is she what?
Is she an older lady?
75. And what was that sergeant's name? I'm sorry.
Yardley. Yardley, W-A-R-D-L-E-Y.
Thank you.
It's going to be a general info. Your case number is 2014-0.
And do I need copies of these?
Of what?
Of the 2 police reports?
They won't be ready till probably next week sometime.
Okay.
By the time it goes through our system and gets in there, it'll probably be Monday or so before you can get it.
Okay, and then I can get the other one also at the same time on the
Call for
26th?
service?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that all you need from me?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.